More than 20 people have been killed and dozens injured in a suspected twin suicide blast in Iraq's capital. Police say it happened in a market in Baghdad's Tahran Square. The death toll is expected to rise. Some of the wounded are in a critical condition. Suicide bombings had become a rare occurrence in the capital. The last one was back in 2019. Simona Fulton joins us on the phone line from Ramadi now. And Simona, details are thin, but what do you know so far?
Well, we understand that the incident happened just before noon in a busy commercial area in central Baghdad at a time when people would have been out and about doing their business, doing shopping. And from what we know is that there was a twin blast with this first suicide bomber feigning sickness to attract people to help him. He or she then detonated the bomb, and then, of course, this is a very common tactic deployed by suicide bombers. Then when more people came to help, then the second suicide bombers allegedly detonated the second bomb. So we expect the death toll is still going to rise, with several people being in hospitals with critical injuries. And the incident comes as quite a shock to many Baghdadis, because since the territorial defeat of ISIL in 2017, we haven't really seen many suicide bombings in the capital. Prior to 2017, there used to be frequent attacks which were claimed at that time by ISIL, targeting busy restaurants, busy shopping districts. But those have largely ceased, and life in the capital has, over the past years, really returned to normal. We have seen concrete barriers to protect buildings come down, and this attack really does come as quite a surprise. Now, nobody has claimed responsibility yet, although the attack does bear the hallmarks of ISIL. Of course, ISIL has in the past years really been pushed, back deep into the mountains. They're not really capable. They were thought to not be capable to be able to carry out such attacks in urban settings anymore. So it remains to be seen who claims responsibility in the end. But it is important to mention that there are still sleeper cells that operate in rural and urban areas. Just a few days ago, there was an announcement by the security forces that they managed to apprehend an ISIL leader in Baghdad. So while their capabilities have been much reduced, there still remains a presence of sleeper cells of ISIL. And of course, we have to wait for an official claim of responsibility and for security forces to carry out their investigations to really know who is responsible. And it remains to be seen whether this will remain an isolated attack or whether it heralds a deterioration of security in the capital.
All right, Simona, thanks for that for the time being. Simona Fulton there, reporting from Ramadi.